Hey guys, it's your boy Lance Parker, and that's right, I said Lance Parker, and not King Retro. That's dead. All right. So welcome to this reborn channel. It's yeah, it's still something. I've decided that my past was too cringy, so I decided to delete everything and private the rest of it, and probably won't show it again for a very long time. So I'm going in new directions with this channel. I would like to add that gaming videos, those are dead. What is A? If anyone even remembers what is A, that's dead. The only part of my channel that I decided to keep is the cringy live streams, and those will probably be back on Saturday if I feel like it. I don't know. I've decided to do a cringy live stream every month, maybe. I don't know. It just depends if I have the willpower to do it. You know. What the hell? Sorry guys, just a bit of noise. Very loud, but whatever. So, what is next for this forgotten and dead channel that I have breathed new life into? Probably only for about a few weeks before I decide to kill it off again. Well, I've decided to sort of bring back What Is A. It's sort of like that. I guess it'll be the successor to it. It's more or less a project that I'm starting. So, while I was away for 7 months, perhaps, I don't know when it was. What was my last one? August? Yeah. So that'll be September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Yeah, 7 months. And in those 7 months, I have started getting myself into Metroid Prime. It's pretty good. I mean, I bought a GameCube because of it. But the only reason why I bought a GameCube and started playing Metroid Prime is because of Metroid Prime 4 coming out sometime, either this year or next year. It depends if Nintendo shows it off at E3 this year, but So I thought I'd just see how I like it, and at least for the GameCube ones with Prime 1 and Prime 2, it's really good, but with Prime 3, I really hate the motion controls, but I think everyone hates Wii motion controls, so I'm just beating around the dead bush, so. But today I'm not focused on my rants on Prime 3, because when Prime 4 eventually launches on the Switch, I have a feeling that Nintendo will also release Metroid Prime Trilogy for the Switch. And I have decided how would that work, or how would it play or whatever like that. And so obviously I can't make a Switch cartridge or get anything on the eShop for obvious reasons. I have decided to do the second best thing, emulation. I have decided to get the Dolphin emulator, install Metroid Prime Trilogy, and play it then. Now, how am I supposed to replicate the Switch's controls? Well, that's very simple. Just connect them to my computer. But there's only one problem with that. I have a very old computer. I decided to ditch the laptop because it just broke. I can't believe I paid $300 for this thing. Freaking dollar store garbage. But I have decided that okay, my old computer doesn't have Bluetooth on it, and the Switch controllers, the Joy-Cons, and the Pro Controller use Bluetooth. And the only way to replicate the Switch's controls is by using the actual Switch controller. So I have decided that I would buy a Bluetooth adapter that will plug into a USB port on my computer. Now the thing about that is I don't really feel like buying one, but lucky for me they are relatively cheap. Like the most expensive one I found maybe like $15, but the cheapest I found was like $3. But it's probably some Chinese bootleg that will just install a Trojan virus, so, whatever. I also have to map out the controls, and I made a little graph on what that can look like. I instead of using Joy-Cons, I use a Pro controller since I don't use the Joy-Cons anymore. So there it is. It didn't take me any time at all. I could have pulled up Photoshop, but the thing is, I just didn't feel like doing it, so I just used MS Paint. Don't worry about it. It's just a lot more low quality because I'm still using Windows Movie Maker, so yeah. So this ongoing project, I'm gonna map the controls of it that you just saw. By using a program that's on my Windows 7 computer, so I don't have to like do any research on how to pull that up. That allows me to map the controls and pull up the emulator if it will even run on my old clunky broken computer. So I also gonna focus on as well what the graphics are gonna look like. Now I have seen a few videos by this channel called Samus Prime or whatever, where this guy he took Metroid Prime Trilogy on the Dolphin emulator, and he used these resorption packs, I think they're called. I forgot what they're called, and the game looks real. It looks a lot better than the GameCube version. And it also looks better than the Prime Trilogy version on the Wii, which made the graphics 4K, I believe. So he showed off like what an HD version would look like. Now, Prime Trilogy is also on the Wii U eShop, but Nintendo didn't bother to change the graphics. It just looks more high quality. So that's also a thing. So this project is only gonna last probably about a few videos, if there even is a second video on this. So all that good stuff. So I hope you enjoyed me talking about this very boring topic. Be sure to dislike and unsubscribe, and I will see you in the next video, which will probably be up in October. Thank you all for watching.